Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to some more Fallout 4. Now, I was trying to figure out what to do in this episode, and I decided to have a look at the list of bobbleheads, and there was one in Vault 81, and that got me thinking that we do actually have a mission. One of these miscellaneous ones to investigate Vault 81. This was a very, very long time ago now. I think we found a random event with a Vault 81 guy, and I think he was being led around by raiders, and we ended up killing everyone, I think, by mistake. But he did tell us to go to Vault 81, so it is marked on our map. So I think we might go and have a look at that right now. And then we can pick up the bobblehead while we're in there as well. I think the bobblehead is the... which one is it? Medicine bobblehead. So that might help us out with stim packs and so forth. And I want to try and get a few more of the bobbleheads anyway, so it'd be handy to do this now, I think. I wonder whether it might have been worth getting Ada changed back to having legs rather than these tracks. I think a vault's alright because it's all pretty wide. It's when you get into the buildings with the narrow doorways that she struggles, but we should be okay. I think when we get a few extra minutes, we will build a second Ada, one that is more designed for close combat rather than the one we've got. Because this Ada we've got now is fantastic, but she's designed very much for being out and about in the wasteland, I think. So having one that's more based on close combat could be more useful inside buildings. Because at the moment, then this Ada is just really struggling. Right, so here we are, Massachusetts Turnpike. We want to go to... Where are we going? Oh, we have set a marker there anyway. Okay. We have made the quest active, haven't we? So we are going to walk up here. I remember being down here at one point. I think we were following some blood-soaked rags or something, weren't we? So we were looking for Kellogg, maybe, I think. Let's get our gun out just in case there's movement and we panic. Oh, there is. Is this a way up? It's not really going to help Ada too much because she can't get up these stairs, but I'm sure she'll spawn back with us in a second. So we've not been in any of the extra vaults on this game yet. I know on Fallout 3 you had to go into a couple of the vaults here and there, but I've not been into any of the other ones since we left the vault at the beginning of the game. We've been completely vault free, so maybe we'll have to... Well, I want to try these next few episodes and try and grab a bobblehead here and there as well, so we might go off on a bit of a tangent here and there. Oh, what's this? Is this a settlement, is this, or... Oh no, this is the vault, isn't it? What am I being a complete dingbat for? So here is Vault 81. Apparently we've investigated it, we've completed it already. Settlement, okay, let's go into Vault 81 and see what's going on. Let's see what craziness is going on inside Vault 81. See if there's anything we can loot as well, that's always handy. I do like free stuff, so why not? And hopefully it won't be too bad for Ada getting around. Oh, a bit of blast radius straight away, I'll have a bit of that.
Make sure you don't leave
Cigarette carton and some good stuff there actually. Please open the... I'm in combat apparently. Am I in combat? Are you in combat, Ada? We're not in combat. Interesting. Is the game bugged out on us here, or? Danger, tampering may... tampering may lead to loss of life. Interesting. Yeah, won't let us in, Ada, for some reason. I did see there was a red mark on the map outside. Maybe we have to kill whoever that is first. Nope, it's let us do it now. Okay. Don't know what that was all about then, but... Sweet. Press the button and let's get inside. Let's see what craziness has got.
Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working pit boy, but you better start talking.
Vault 81? You're still up and running?
Yeah. Pretty good observation there, genius. Now about that pit boy.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
What's with the third degree?
It's called protocol. Think we just let anyone in here? Think again.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
But I'm a fellow vault dweller. Can't you just let me in?
All the more reason to help out a fellow vault then.
Oh, go on then.
Depends. I need more details.
Fair enough. Fusion cores. 3 to be exact. You get the fusion cores. We grant the...
That's a bit pricey, that is. I do have 3 on me though, I think, but that's a bit pricey.
What do you need them for?
I'm no engineer, but I've been told we need them to help supplement our power generators. So if the task seems trivial to you, I assure you, it's very important to us.
Done. I happen to have exactly what you need.
Really? Well then, by all means, welcome. I'll be down to meet you at the entrance.
3 fusion cores is pretty pricey, but we don't use our power armor that often at the moment anyway. We will be using it pretty soon when we continue on with the main storyline, but... Wow, that's loud, isn't it? We're in. Oh! Yeah, I should have waited, shouldn't I, really? Move out of the way.
You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
Why do you keep yourself so isolated?
Why not? We have warm beds, clean clothes, a solid roof over our heads. Our food and water are radiation-free. We don't deal with the elements or raiders. We're safe here. And for some, that safety and stability is what counts.
Aren't you curious about the Commonwealth and what it has to offer?
Of course. But my duty is to these people and keeping them safe. We receive a few select traders often enough to stay well informed. That's why I like to use a give-and-take system. If outsiders are willing to help us, we're willing to help them. Speaking of, if you're ready, I can take those fusion cores from you.
Here you go. I'm sure you'll put them to good use.
I won't, but Dr. Pensky certainly will. Now, I have work to do.
Ma'am, what about his friend here?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Hope you're not
Hey.
making any trouble.
So it's not... I thought it was going to be pretty scary in here, but it seems to be okay. Was that it? Just literally getting into the vault? Is there no more missions to do, or... Miss McNamara, can I speak to you again?
Hello, Overseer.
Feel free to make the most of the services we offer while you're here.
It must be rough living out there.
So you've got to tell us?
I got 2 words on what I expect out of you. Best behavior.
Excuse me.
Now that you made it in, we'll be keeping an eye on you. So do us all a favor and behave yourself.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by
Hey,
her class.
I heard we had
She's
a
big on
traitor in
learning from
today.
outsiders.
I'm not quite sure, I thought there was going to be a lot of stuff in here for us to do, maybe.
Another outsider? What'd they let you in for?
What's with the attitude?
I don't trust outsiders. We didn't need your help before, we don't need it now. The Overseer never should have opened up a vault to your kind.
What do you have against outsiders?
All outsiders do is take advantage of you. They're nothing but selfish animals.
How do you know? Did something happen?
Yeah, you could say that. I met a girl from the outside. Said she was going to take me away from all this. I gave her all my money so she could find us a place to live out there. I don't hear from her in months, till a passing trader mentioned she saw her with some man in Diamond City. You outsiders are nothing but liars, only looking out for yourselves.
Hi.
Leave me alone. I've got work to do.
She doesn't want to tell us anything else then, though.
Is that your Pip-Boy?
Neil, you've got a name. You might be
Hey there.
useful.
So, we got a new visitor today. Don't say anything, but man, I'd love to be out there.
If you want to leave, why don't you just go?
Wish it was that easy. It's scary leaving the vault. And the Commonwealth? It's all so unpredictable.
It takes some preparation. I'd learn how to use a gun and be ready to use it before I went out there.
I've never even touched a gun. Now, I can't even say if our security has seen any real combat. But with the hours we're working these days, I'm not even sure where I'd find the time to practice.
Why the long hours?
We're just making sure this roof over our heads doesn't cave in on us. They say it's all the moving parts that have us working round the clock these days. Structurally, I guess 81 is still pretty sound. Vault Tech sure knew what they were doing when they set these places up. Well, I don't want to keep you, and I gotta get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around.
Excuse me.
Miranda likes to tell me that I'm just taking 81 for granted, but I can't help but feel trapped here sometimes.
I'm a little bit perplexed what there is to do in here. We've done the investigation quest, and there's nothing else that we've been given, is there really?
I have heard that they have
It's all done apparently.
which I guess was there some time ago, but hasn't been why.
Talk to Overseer. I don't want to really give away free fusion cores to come in and do absolutely nothing. Surely there must be something in here worth doing. Do you have a name?
Hey.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
Damn it.
Okay.
You're not going to like this. Dr. Penske runs a hydroponics lab here. She may have some work for you if you're interested.
Okay. I am interested. That's an elevator. Let's not go in the elevator yet. Well, at least it means we might get something out of this.
Don't go feeling all special because the Overseer let you in here. You weren't the first.
Bye-bye. I'm not bothered about you. So it looks like the elevator is the way to go then. That's the only way to go further into the vault. So let's go. Ada will spawn back in later on. Should be fine. She'll be fine. Oh, Ada's on top of us now. Great. So let's see what there is now on this level. I'm sure there must be something in here that's leading us. I know. Who said that? I know. Obviously, we have the.
Where are you going?
Oh, is that person there? Yeah.
This area appears
Austin.
to have quite the calming effect
The
on
tour
you,
now.
sir.
I can't wait till I don't have to go to school anymore.
Is that you wanted? Okay. Yeah, I think it can't just be the bobblehead in here that's going to be worth coming in, surely. What's this? This is just a storage room.
He's looking pretty bad.
Nice Pip-Boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
Alexis is Calvin.
Sorry, new guy. Not a lot of time to talk right now.
I'll be quick, I promise.
Ha! We'll see about that. What can I do you for?
So, there's a lot of upkeep going on right now.
Hell, you could say that again. Old 81 here, she's a straight-up wreck. Pretty solid for a while, easy enough to keep up with her needs, but in the last few years or so, damn, she got feisty. Been going through tools like they were going out of style, so if you got any, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
How much are you paying?
I'd say 15 caps per tool. Overseer won't let me go higher, but I'll take as many as you can grab.
Sure. You got yourself a deal.
Stupendous. One less thing to bug the Overseer about. Anyway, here I am running my mouth when there's work to do. Sorry I can't talk longer, stranger, but mind the maintenance. Shouldn't get in your way, at least.
So he'll buy tools off us. I'm assuming that's like paintbrushes and bits and bobs like that we picked up in the time. Everyone keeps saying about somebody called Alexis, so we'll keep an eye out for Alexis. Oh, there's Alexis.
Excuse me.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot.
You haven't needed
Pardon
my
the
help
clutter,
in
I don't
years.
get much time to tidy
Whatever
up
it
these
is,
days.
it can wait.
No time? Why not?
Ugh, where to begin? When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Well, there's my husband Halt, but once you need him, he's nowhere to be found. I swear the cat is more help than he is.
Ooh. Why do you say that?
I really shouldn't get into it.
It's all right. You can tell me.
I really shouldn't. Thanks for asking, though. Let me know if there's anything I may be able to help you with.
I might
See what
be
you got.
interested in buying or selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
See if you've got anything of any interest. Ooh, 2mm electromagnetic cartridge, some weights. See if you've got anything special, basically. You've got Destroyer's right leg, increases the wearer's movement speed by 10%. Interesting. Anything else special? Oh, you've got a few things there. Overseer's Guardian. Shoots an additional projectile. Reduced action points cost. Reduces damage while standing and not moving by 15%. That's not bad either. That's a really good, actually. If you look at the damage resistance, well, I've just realised how high that is. How much are there? Whoa! 13,000 caps! Holy guacamole. I think... See, if I buy that paintbrush, I'll sell it for the other guy, 15. I don't know. I probably could afford one of those, to tell the truth, but I don't really want to... I don't really want to pay 13,000 caps. It's a lot of money. Halt.
Hey,
How
so
are you?
You're the new guy. I heard we let someone into the vault. How long do you plan on sticking around?
Why do you want to know?
I'll ask the questions. I'm the one that lives here. I have a right to know.
Not sure. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will. We can take care of ourselves here in 81. We don't need to be letting in every stray traveler that comes our way. Stop nagging at me, Alexis.
So there's strangers going on in this place, I'm sure it is, you know. There's something weird going on. So I think we've been around the top level now, so we go down the stairs and see what's down here. Some mannequins, always freaky. This is the barber shop.
I love it. I didn't think I'd ever make it in with the hours I've been working.
Well, we don't need to go in there, he's probably just going to give us a haircut, isn't he?
Or Aaron, you whipping up a new batch of pies today? I heard Alexis promised one to
Resident.
disappoint the little ones.
I'm still looking for the bobblehead as well of medicine. I think it's in a lab, it says somewhere.
Bye.
Another new face in the vault, eh? What is it we're needing now, fella?
I gave some fusion cores to the Overseer.
Fusion cores? Huh. Must be for something high-tech. I was hoping for a crate of mute fruit myself. The people here, they're a bit overworked these days. Some blame the Overseer. But it ain't Gwenny's fault. Poor girl. Just landed the right position at the wrong time.
Okay, this is interesting.
What's going on? Why are people so overworked?
Well, you live in the same place for 200 years. Time just takes its toll. Until the Overseer opened the vault to the traders, we were just slapping on one band-aid after the next. Now we're just scrambling to keep old 81 together.
It's not easy being a leader.
Truer words were never spoke. I wouldn't want her job in a million years. Well, I best be getting back to it. Don't want the old lady on me again. 62 years old and still fiery as ever. Hey, you tried telling that to Erin and breaking a little girl's heart. I didn't realize my wife was so cold-blooded.
Mark, I swear.
There's something strange on it, there sure there is.
Must be that new traveler Gwen let in. It's always nice to see a new face around here.
Oh, thank you.
Who's Gwen?
Oh,
I didn't realise the Starlight Drive was being attacked.
Used to calling her that. I've known that girl since she was in diapers. If you need any food for the road or just feeling hungry, you let me know. Our menu isn't quite as exotic as the Commonwealth, but it'll do in a pinch.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Heavens no, I'd be a wreck. My husband, Mark, he helps me, though mostly with the tasting.
Is it hard work feeding everyone here?
It used to be easier. Back when I was young, we had more supplies than we could count. Why, my mother taught me some recipes that had ingredients that... well, I doubt you could find them anywhere anymore. Since we started trading, we manage well enough, but the variety... let's just say it's more than a bit lacking.
Have you ever thought about leaving the vault?
Never. Can you imagine? Born and raised right here in Vault 81. It was easier back then, you know. Supplies were high, and the dangers outside were both severe and unknown. Poor Gwen didn't know what she was getting into when she accepted the role of Overseer.
How is Gwen doing as the Overseer?
It weighs on her, I can tell. We need help from the Commonwealth, but a few people, they don't care for it. Not to mention the state of the vault. Upkeep's got people working round the clock these days. Even me. If people are going to be up all night working, they'll need a good meal to keep them going.
I'll think about it.
Hopefully I'll see you soon.
So, there's just something not right.
Never ends.
Something not right.
Seeds.
So this is the hydroponics lab then?
Doing quite well. Gonna need more fertilizer soon. Very little discoloration. Strong cellular plant structure. I'll have to see how it holds up to exposure.
Hello?
Ah, you'll do perfectly. I'm in need of a willing test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
Okay.
Why?
It's a new strain of mute fruit that I just developed. It should be nutritious and remove radiation poisoning. But I need a test subject to try it.
I'll try it.
Sure. I like fruit.
Excellent. Just tell me how it tastes and how it makes you feel. Now, where did I put that Geiger counter?
Okay, if I eat this then, can I speak to her again? It was a fresh mutt fruit, it was.
Excuse me, Dr. Pensky.
Did you try the fruit? Tell me, how was it?
So, is this your life's work?
Just a small part of it. My hope is to create a strain of foods that have increased resistance to radiation. What good is fresh produce if it's always contaminated by its environment? That particular strain of mute fruit should do well, but I wasn't certain how the hybridization would affect the flavor and the texture.
It was good. No adverse effects.
I knew it. This is good progress. I'll have to start a new batch right away. Since you've been so helpful, maybe you can help out in another capacity. You see, I need these plants to conduct my studies, and they take some special nourishment, especially the carrots. If you could keep an eye out for fertilizer while you're out in the Commonwealth, I'll be more than happy to compensate you for your efforts.
Okay.
How much are you paying?
I'll give you 25 caps, non-negotiable. I know how you outsiders enjoy your bartering, but I've never been any good at it.
Sure, I can do that.
Really? Great.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
Put in another request to the Overseer. Just bring by whatever you can find whenever you have the time.
See, a lot of people are saying they don't want to speak to the Overseer. They don't want to put more requests into the Overseer, this, that, and the other. There's just something weird.
Forsyth and Rachel have plenty of medical supplies to get you stocked.
Right, so there's that way down there. This is just a bathroom. So this way down here is the next way to go, I think.
Need to check the water once again. Sounds funny.
There's the reactor. All fenced off. Right, so where are we now? Oh, we are really full of places now, aren't we? The atrium, elevator. Oh, elevator. Classroom. Is is empty. Nothing down here.
You should stop by and see Horatio.
I've seen Horatio already, I think. Oh, it's a funky little room. These are just people's bedrooms, these ones, aren't they?
Don't want any trouble in 81.
So what's down here? Got another storage room.
Huh?
I remember we have got the Vault DLC, so we should build our own vault at some point. There's a guy here going to sleep. He just says, "Who's Horatio?"
Hey there.
They've said the guy upstairs said I should speak to Horatio. I don't think we have yet.
If you want a new look,
ah, yes, we have. Yeah, he's the barber. We saw him earlier. Went in the barber shop, didn't we?
Sounds so exciting.
Are these all bedrooms as well? These are all just bedrooms as well. Ah, this looks a little bit different. This is a... ooh. Maybe, I know it was in the lab, but is what we're looking for the bobblehead.
I hope I'm not presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples? Even just a blood sample?
I might, for some caps.
You want to dicker about money? People's lives are at stake here. Either do it because it's the right thing to do, or I'll wait for the next Commonwealth visitor. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood.
Where's the seat? Where's the seat? Here?
Sit there. This will only take a sec.
Oh. I completed a quest of donating blood. Whoa, that's a big needle.
There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Dr. Forsyth.
If you get sick or injured, go to Rachel first. She'll call me if it's worth my effort. I hope we have enough gauze.
Well, he's not really talking much, is he?
You're that wanderer from the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
I am not. Is my phone ringing?
Do you get a lot of patients in the vault?
No. The people of this vault are surprisingly healthy. If that's all, I have work to do.
Nobody really is very helpful, are they? This is like a surgery room in the back. I'm sure I read that the bobblehead is in a lab. But I honestly, I've shut the page and everything now, and I'm using my computer to the recording instead, so I can't actually look at it. But are these more just bedrooms? Is there a bedroom? Hang on a minute. Are we in the same place we were earlier? No, it's where we came down the stairs, isn't it? I wonder if the vault that we can build in the DLC is as big as this one. Hang on, let me just have a quick look. So where are we now then? They came down here, there's nothing down there, is there? So Overseer is this way. That's the atrium, that's where we went down to, isn't it? It might be worth going to see the Overseer again, because now we've done a bit of research and found out that everyone's really struggling with getting stuff done. Maybe that might be the best place to go. Again, these are all just bedrooms, aren't they?
Hope that.
So this is where we came earlier, isn't it? The Pip-Boy does not belong to me, no. I found it on a dead body just as I came out of the vault, so I'm apologise for that.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical.
Oh, Ada, you are just so annoying. I just feel there's something more going on somewhere, isn't there? And there are bobbleheads in here somewhere as well. Hang on a second. Let me Google this quickly. Vault 81. Fallout Wikipedia. La la la. There's loads of missions you can get from this place. There's a lot of stuff. The loot is bobblehead. I can't see. And there's no special missions really as such. Maybe I've got this completely wrong. Maybe I haven't. Ah, there's a quest. Oh, I see. I shouldn't keep doing this, should I? Donate blood and then wait 24 hours. Okay, can I sleep somewhere then? Am I allowed to sleep on this game? Or is it going to tell me that I can't sleep in these beds, isn't it?
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Oh, sorry, Rachel. I didn't realize I'd come in and stole your bed. So we need to hang around for 24 hours to initiate another quest that will allow us then to... Yes, okay. Okay, so it is. We need to go where we were in that lab. We need to wait another 24 hours until after we've given the blood sample. What if we're allowed to sleep in here? Let's sleep in here. No, these are not beds anyway, are they? Really? Are they? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do then. I am going to wait for 24 hours, and then we'll come back in the next episode, and we will figure out where this bloody bobblehead is. I know this episode's been a little bit slow. It's just been a bit of an exploration one around Vault 81. I probably should sort of check these things before I come in, shouldn't I, really? But, yep, we'll come back in the next episode, and we'll get straight into that mission, and we will find the bobblehead of medicine, which would be pretty handy. Anyway, of course, if you have enjoyed this episode, then please do hit that like button and let me know. And, of course, if you are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well for a lot more Fallout 4. I've been Shepard Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.